You know, when you look up at the sky and you see clouds and you're thinking, oh, it's about to rain. I thought it was about to rain in 2022 and it didn't.
Mm.
And it hasn't for the last 3 years, and then suddenly it did. And what I'm referencing is the death of Taylor Hawkins. As soon as Matt made this announcement, I immediately went back to that Rolling Stone article. The quotes in question essentially referenced the toll that touring had taken on Taylor and how Taylor had reached this point in his life where he had realized he just couldn't continue to do this at that rate anymore. In the same week that we saw Black Sabbath's Swan Song, and you look at those gentlemen, those Hall of Famers up there playing music, and you're thinking just how bittersweet it is to see them go, but then at the same time, this epic celebration of what Black Sabbath meant, not only to metal, but to rock and roll and music in general. I remember thinking to myself, what will it look like for Pearl Jam? I started thinking about that Rolling Stone article, and there was something about Matt's reaction to that moment that felt authentic, that felt prescient in a way that I think none of us could understand. I feel like there was a part of Matt that was kind of thinking, what does the next 10, 15, 20 years of my life look like? I felt like it was going to rain that year, and it didn't, and it finally did.
I think you're right, because when you think about musicians, touring musicians of major acts, these guys are all in some sort of brotherhood and sisterhood, right? It's kind of like when you look at big time actors and actresses and like they kind of date each other, because only those people know what it's like to be at that level of fame, have to deal with that. And so when one of your peers and when you're really, really good friends just goes, I think everything becomes super clear